This weekend, a lot of baseball intrigue. Who's getting traded? Who's not?
Yeah, man.
I was watching Shohei Ohtani last night while I was playing poker with the poker buddies. Sixth straight game, double-digit strikeouts. He loses 2-0. And you're seeing all these rumors out there that the Angels are willing to talk about him. And this is after Trout. We find out he's got some rare back condition. Do you want to look into that, Jason Feller?
I looked into that yesterday, and I didn't even understand it.
Because you're a back expert. That's how rare it is.
Doctor said I need a backiotomy.
That's what I was going to say.
So what, a backiotomy?
Backiotomy.
Doctor said I need a backiotomy.
And so Trout says it's not career-threatening, but okay. When you hear rare back condition, how do you not think that could make things a little more difficult to finish out your contract when you're entering your 30s? I don't know, man. So with this as the backdrop, word is the Angels are willing to listen to Shohei Ohtani offers on Shohei. And all I'll say is this. I guess it's your top 4 prospects they want.
Take them.
Yeah.
You want some Hall of Famers too?
And if I'm the Washington Nationals, I'm like that GIF from Jonah Hill. Like, we're trying to sell Soto right now for your top 4 draft picks, or your top 3 or 4 prospects, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, Juan Soto. And I heard Buster Olney say over and over again during the Mets-Yankees game that was aired on ESPN the other night, TJ, saying, just think about Willie Mays in his prime. Think about Hank Aaron in his prime. Think about all that. I'm like, okay.
It's crazy to think,
yeah,
right?
That's absolutely. And why wouldn't you want to trade your top prospects except for the fact that, he might leave you in 2+ years when his contract's up and Scott Boras is saying, I want all the money in the world. Ohtani can do what Soto does with the bat in a way, right? But Soto can't do what Ohtani does on the mound.
No.
I'd be like, okay, you want my top 4 prospects for him?
Sure.
Yes.
Like I said, I'll throw some old Hall of Famers in if you want.
Oh, yeah. Could you imagine this guy in Yankee Stadium?
Why would you say that? How about this? Imagine him playing for the Mets.
New York City.
Because he's greedy. He's very greedy when it comes
Boston?
to this.
Could you imagine him in Fenway Park?
No, I could not imagine. I don't think he would enjoy Boston that much.
But how do you guys not think about Babe Ruth here? You don't want to. This is the beginning of the curse.
Of course.
You don't want to trade away Ohtani.
But what are you going to do with him, Suzy? The Angels have pretty much Mike Trout should be one of the most recognizable and famous athletes on this planet for as great as he is. Nobody knows who Mike Trout is, which is a shame.
It's a nightmare.
It's almost like they're wasting some of the greatest baseball that we've never seen because no one's watching it. So
they lost 2-0 to the Rangers last night.
How?
And Ohtani struck out double digits for the 6th straight time. Last guy who did that in Major League Baseball was 2019 Garrett Cole. Ohtani, you can't even quantify what his contract should be, or you can't even quantify
because there's no
how many prospects you can get because you can't compare a guy who can. I think I saw. I'm going to botch it, but I'll whatever. Which is, by the way, words that should never be said by somebody who's a professional fact sayer. But I saw a statistic that I think Ohtani leads the league in batting average with runners in scoring position and leads the league with best batting average against as a pitcher with runners in scoring position. So in other words, he's got the best at knocking in a run when you can and the best at preventing you from getting on base with runners in scoring position as a pitcher when you can. Get out of here with that.
I mean, how do you put a price tag on that?
So 4 Yankees, top 4 prospects, whoever they are, the answer is you bet. What else do you want? And if you are the Yankees, and you mentioned Ruth, call somebody on Broadway and say, can I sell your production as well? Because let's do that. He's the modern day Babe Ruth. Let's figure out. What do I don't know. Is Wicked still on Broadway? I don't know. You've been on Broadway more recently than I am.
Somebody had to get Phil Nevin on the line. And if he doesn't get on the line soon, I'm going to start telling Phil Nevin stories.
Careful.
So there's a threat there.
Well, Phil is, he's the interim manager. And so I think everything is completely up in the air. The whole damn thing is interim. And to your point, like, if you're going to trade away Shohei Ohtani, just close up shop. Like, just close it up. Just figure it out. Close up shop. Why would you want anybody to come to your stadium if you're like, we have easily the most unicorny of unicorns in maybe all of sports. Wait, hold on a minute. If we're talking international, all of sport. And we're so bereft of opportunity and a plan or whatever. And yeah, we've shown you we'll pay the money to Trout. Don't forget, before Soto and at the same time, I think, as Harper, Anthony Rendon was sent away by Washington, or he left Washington and he's now here as well. Those are three guys that, if they're healthy, and they can't, damn it, stay healthy for them. That kid Walsh, they have some pieces around there. What the hell? Like, why would you trade him?
He's going to be a free agent at the end of next season. He's probably going to leave. So
I don't know about that. He apparently loves it out here.
I'm just going to say this. Billy Epler, the Mets GM, is the one who was responsible for Ohtani being with the Angels. He was with the team when Ohtani came over. He was the one who made the call. He helped sign him. Now he's the Mets GM. I'm just saying. There's
you
a
want to
relationship
get used to life, TJ, the way Rich is used to life as a Jets fan.
Oh, boy.
You're not going to win. It's cute, your little Mets relationship. But it's okay. You're not going to get Ohtani, even though you like the GM.
I gotta be honest, Suzy, I thought you and I had this type of bond, but this is like the second.
Love
this
you.
is like the second time
That's
you
all
kind of
right.
kind of tried to take a swipe at me.
It's okay.
What swipe? I'm your biggest fan. I love the candlelit.
I thought we were here. And
There's
now,
nobody that is
She's
more
swiping
supportive.
at me. That's a swipe
No,
at me,
that's
TJ.
a dig at him.
It's a swipe at me.
It's a
a
Jets
cheap
thing.
Jet swipe
it was
at
a
me.
Mex swipe too, though, Rich.
Here's the deal.
So.
This weekend,
I'm still upset about Buckner. What do you want from me?
I forgot. We're dealing with a Red Sox fan over there.
This weekend, if Shohei Ohtani is available,
86.
are you kidding me? Is number one, and number two, I would absolutely. The Yankees probably just like, okay, we got Benintendi. We're not going to go for Soto. We're going to figure out how we can figure out with pitching or whatever. But you can get, if you can get a left-handed bat with immense pop for Yankee Stadium and fill the spot in the rotation for your playoff run and also for your World Series run, and put fannies in the seats like George M. Steinbrenner III once said, this is a no-brainer. And then also for the Angels and their fans, a friggin' lobotomy. One's a no-brainer, and the other one is like, really?
It's insane. Do you want to win? Do you want to be a competitor? Do you want to be a part of Major League Baseball? I can't stand this give-up mentality. You have 2 years left.
There you go.
Figure it out. Where's Nevin? Manage. Manage.
Why do you want? Nevin's got no juice there right now. He's lucky to have this gig.
Right.
Joe Madden. The
fact that they couldn't win with Joe Madden.
This team was ready to go. This team was locked in for the playoff. We were in middle of May talking about this team. Finally, we're going to get to see Trout in the playoffs, and we're going to see Ohtani in the playoffs, and everything just fell off a cliff. I don't know what's going on. They need to, have some sort of a seance there.
Right.
And if they trade away Ohtani, you've got to be kidding me. And I would fall all over myself. Name it. Dodgers, by the way, the price would have to go through the roof for the Dodgers to go get him. Any team would want him. And certainly any team, you can't sit with Soto, you'd even be saying, great pop, but we're taking away all these prospects and we kind of need pitching. Like, you could even say that. You could even say that about Soto, who is incredibly talented, and you normally would want to just trip all over yourself to go get. But you do, even if you're the Dodgers and the Yankees, it'd be like, really, all those prospects? I don't know. When we could use a couple of prospects here and there and fill the holes that we need and win right now and still have some prospects in our back pocket moving forward. We could do that. But with Ohtani, it's like he fills your lineup, he fills your rotation, and he fills your stadium.